Now, we're told that sine of alpha is equal to negative 20 over 29, with alpha being in quadrant 4, and then tangent of beta is equal to negative 24 over 7, with beta in quadrant 2. And we're being asked to find cosine of alpha plus beta. So this is a sum and difference formula. Now, cosine of alpha plus beta, we would need to know that formula. That's going to look like cosine of alpha times cosine of beta minus sine alpha times sine beta. So in order to do this problem, let's see, for alpha, we need to know the cosine and sine. We were only given sine, so we are going to have to figure out cosine. And for beta, we need to know cosine and sine. Again, we're given tangent, so we'll have to find cosine and sine based off of that. So that's what we're going to need to do first before we're able to plug into this formula to actually calculate that. So it tells us that sine alpha is negative 20 over 29 in quadrant 4. So let's draw that out. Quadrant 4 is here. All right, so this is our angle. All right, this is angle alpha here. And we are told that the sine, right, we do know sine SOHCAHTOA, that sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So that means we're going to have 20 over 29, and we do know that this 20 is going to be negative. Again, we do need to take our signs into consideration. So negative 20 over 29 like that. We are given sine, we need to figure out cosine of this, which means we need to figure out this length, which means Pythagorean's theorem. Let's go ahead and do a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared and calculate that. Right, when we calculate that, let's see, a squared plus 400 is equal to an 841. When we subtract 400 on each side, a squared is equal to 441. Take the square root, and a is equal to a 21. So we now know that sign, which means we now know that cosine of alpha is equal to, well, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. All right, so adjacent over hypotenuse, 21 over 29 for that cosine. Let's go ahead and figure out angle beta, and we are told that that is in the second quadrant, right? And we are told that tangent of beta is negative 24 over 7. Keep in mind, tangent is opposite over adjacent, right? So opposite over adjacent, and we do know that x needs to be negative, y is positive in that second quadrant there. We also need to do Pythagorean's theorem in order to finish this out because we need to figure out sine and cosine, and we do need the hypotenuse in order to do so. So in this instance here, Pythagorean's theorem, 24 squared plus negative 7 squared is equal to our hypotenuse squared. When we calculate this one here, 24 times 24 is 576, plus 7 times 7 is 49. That's going to equal to c squared. And let's see, when we add this together, we do get 625 is equal to c squared. Take the square root on each side, and c is equal to 25. That means we can now find cosine of beta and sine of beta. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so negative 7 over 25. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so 24 over 25. Now we have all the pieces we need to plug into our formula. So according to our formula, cosine alpha, that is 21 over 29, times cosine of beta, that is negative 7 over 25. We're going to subtract that from sine alpha. Sine alpha was given to us here, negative 20 over 29. And we're going to multiply that by sine beta, which we got 24 over 25. Multiply these together, then subtract them. We're going to get 333 over 725 when we do so.